Project management concepts may seem tough at times, but not to worry. You have a coach who makes it as easy as ABC. Here he is to set things straight for you. Your friend, Phil.
Hello, my friends. It is that time again. That time that many of you have been looking forward to. I know, you look forward to it. Other students are not looking forward to it. They look like this character on the screen. Being a little baby. Don't be scared. These won't bite, I promise. You ready to go? Let's do it. Here is your very first daily drill. And this is regression analysis. Regression analysis is a tool and technique of what? I give you 10 seconds. Think about it. Let me know the answer. 3, 2, and 1. Regression analysis is what you use in close, project, or phase. Remember what you're trying to do with the regression analysis? You are trying to identify why you got the result you did. So this is in close, project, or phase. Okay? You don't see regression analysis used anywhere else but close, project, or phase. Here is your next one. Risk, probability, and impact assessment. Do you recall where this is used? 3, 2, 1. Risk, probability, and impact assessment is used when you are performing a qualitative risk analysis. So you use this in the process known as perform qualitative risk analysis. You want to make sure you do not confuse this with quantitative risk analysis. Okay? Now, even though we talk about terms like probability and impact, you got to remember that we're talking about absolutes when we talk about this. Absolute, probability, and impact. All right. Here is your third question for this round. Sensitivity analysis. Where is this used? 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sensitivity analysis is used in the very next process after the one we just talked about. Remember the tornado diagram? To find out which risks are most sensitive. This happens in perform quantitative risk analysis. And if you haven't already read it, I would recommend that you read about the tornado diagram and you read the definition for sensitivity analysis again. Here is your next question. TPA, as I call it, technical performance analysis, is a tool and technique used in which process? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Clue. Less functionality than planned is a what? Risk. This is monitor risks. Okay, monitor risks is where you do a technical performance analysis to determine if the technical performance that you had initially planned is indeed what is happening. If you have less functionality than planned at a key milestone, it's a telltale sign to you that your project may be in trouble. You may not meet your milestones. Bad things are likely going to happen. All right, let's move on to our next one. The next one here is what if scenario analysis. Now, in this what if scenario analysis question, I actually have not one, but two things I am looking for from you for this answer. And because I'm looking for two things from you, I will give you two boxes to think about. Voila. Think about these two processes where we use what if scenario analysis. I'll give you a clue. They don't live far from each other. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Okay. You ready for the answer? 6.5. Develop schedule. That's the first one. Of course, you can guess the next one, right? Now that I've told you the first one. So what are you doing in what if scenario analysis? You are asking the question, what if this happens? What will it do to the schedule? So you also use it in control schedule. Because you could do your what if when you're developing the schedule. You could do your what if when you are controlling the schedule. Okay? So that's that. We're almost done. Just a few more. Here's your next problem. It is SWOT analysis. Which process do we do a strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The answer to this, my friends, is none other than where you are identifying risks. So the answer to this is identify risks. That's where you do your SWOT analysis. Okay? One more question and we'll be done for the day. Your next question is a double whammy. Affinity diagrams. Where are affinity diagrams used? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Affinity diagrams are used in scope management and quality management. Quick way of remembering which process it is the second process in each of those. So we're talking about collect requirements, and none other than manage quality. Now, bear in mind, with that said, I mean, these are the places where they're mentioned. That is not to say that affinity diagrams cannot be used in other parts of quality management, because it could be argued that affinity diagrams can be used throughout quality, as you probably already know. Okay. Now, when we use this in quality management, we use this to organize potential causes of defects into groups, showing areas that should be focused on the most. You could also think about the Pareto, which is not mentioned explicitly in the PMP guide as well, but that same vein of thinking where you're trying to find causes of defects, potential causes, okay? And you're putting these in groups, showing areas that you could focus on the most. But someone could also argue, hey, I can do this in planning. I could do this even before I get to manage quality. I'm not arguing, but all I'm saying is in the PMP guide, this is talked about in collect requirements and in manage quality. I hope you found value from these little drills that I bring to you as often as I can. Thank you for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.